When you think of Ashanti, you think of the voice that defined an era, the woman who gave us anthems of love, heartbreak, and resilience. But now in 2025, Ashanti has turned her artistry in a direction that nobody quite saw coming, one that is both deeply personal and universally relatable. Word broke this week that Ashanti was spotted inside the studio, not working on another chart-topping hit about romance or empowerment, but something far more raw, a song about motherhood. And let me tell you, from the whispers behind closed doors, from the fans who managed to catch snippets, and from Ashanti's own words while recording, this song is going to make people cry. The kind of tears that come when art meets real, lived experience. The kind of tears that only someone who has carried life inside of them can bring to music. But before you reach for tissues, let's dive deeper. Because this song isn't just another track. It's a dedication, it's a confession, and it's a reminder of what it truly means to be a mother. Let's pause for a moment and imagine the scene. Ashanti, headphones on, dim studio lights glowing, her hand resting gently on her stomach between takes as if channeling every ounce of her journey into her voice. Insiders who were present say she stopped mid-recording to reflect out loud, saying, "If you want to feel the pain of a mother, get pregnant. Carry a child for 9 months, then you'll understand it's not easy." Those words alone hit hard. Because here's the thing. We know Ashanti as the performer who has always given her best on stage. But hearing her acknowledge the struggles, the sacrifices, and the indescribable weight of motherhood in such an unfiltered way has fans already preparing themselves emotionally. This isn't just about a catchy hook. It's about truth, pain, and pride stitched into every lyric. And this is where the storytelling gets powerful. Sources say the song will feature moments where Ashanti doesn't just sing, she weeps through the music. That's right. The vulnerability is so raw that in certain takes, her voice cracked. Instead of cutting it, producers insisted on keeping those moments in because it added an authenticity that polished vocals could never capture. Imagine listening to a woman who has lived through sleepless nights, who has smiled through exhaustion, who has felt the joy of hearing her child laugh while still remembering the pain of carrying them. That's not just music. That's a lived diary in audio form. Fans are already saying this song could become an anthem for mothers everywhere, the type of track that gets played at baby showers, women's empowerment events, and even in quiet bedrooms where mothers sit rocking their children to sleep. But here's the twist. And you know I have to give you the drama. Ashanti dedicates this song not just to herself, not just to baby KK, not even just to her own family, but to all mothers and fans worldwide. She specifically said she wanted women who have never felt heard, who have suffered in silence, who have endured loss, who have carried children, and those who never could, to feel her words and know that their pain, their sacrifice, and their love are recognized. This universal message is why fans are buzzing. It's not just a song for Ashanti, it's a song for every mother who ever felt invisible. And if you thought Ashanti's legacy was already cemented, this track may just push her into a whole new cultural lane. Of course, controversy is never too far behind. Word on the street is that some critics are already questioning whether Ashanti's sudden pivot into motherhood-themed music is timed with her very public journey as a wife and mother alongside Nelly. Some believe this song is less about art and more about branding, a way to reframe her image as a wholesome family woman rather than the R&B princess of the early 2000s. But Ashanti's defenders are quick to clap back. How can you call it branding when she's literally living this life? She's speaking her truth. And that's where the battle lines are being drawn. Is this song a calculated career move, or the most authentic chapter of her artistry yet? Regardless of the critics, fans are eating this up. Social media is flooded with hashtags like Ashanti the Mother and Awar for all moms. One emotional fan tweet read, "When Ashanti said it's not easy to carry a child for 9 months, I felt that in my bones. This isn't just a song, it's a movement." Another commented, "As a single mom, I've never felt represented in music like this before. Thank you, Ashanti." The engagement proves something vital. People are craving honesty. In a world of auto-tune, recycled beats, and superficial lyrics, Ashanti is offering something real, her lived experience as a mother. And that truth resonates deeper than any studio trick ever could. What's fascinating, too, is how Nelly fits into all this. Insiders say he was present during part of the recording process, quietly sitting in the corner of the studio, nodding along with pride. Apparently, at one point, he stood up and said, "That's it, baby, that's the one." That's what the world needs to hear. It shows the unity of their relationship and the way their love story has now evolved into something larger. Not just about the two of them, but about their shared family and their shared message. Could this be Ashanti's way of cementing not only her role as an artist, but also as a wife and mother who uses her platform for something bigger than herself? That's the cliffhanger fans are waiting to see. Now let's talk about the possible impact. Industry insiders are already predicting Grammy buzz if Ashanti decides to release the track as a single. They're calling it her most personal work in years, maybe even her career-defining song. Some are comparing it to Beyoncé's Blue, or Lauryn Hill's maternal reflections in The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's how deeply people believe this track could resonate. And let's be honest, Ashanti has the vocal chops, the emotional depth, and the lived experience to pull it off. It's not just a comeback, it's a reinvention. But the emotional core remains this. Ashanti is showing us the joy and pain of motherhood in a way that's unfiltered and unapologetic. She's reminding the world that behind every glamorous red carpet look, behind every stage performance, behind every headline about her and Nelly, there is a woman who wakes up tired, who sacrifices daily, who laughs and cries with her child, and who now wants the world to understand the beauty and struggle of carrying life. That's the message that's making fans cry before the song is even officially released. So here's the takeaway. Ashanti's song about motherhood isn't just music. It's a mirror for women everywhere who have felt the weight of motherhood and the joy that comes with it. It's a dedication, a love letter, and a tear-stained confession rolled into one. And if you're not ready to cry yet, you will be once the track drops. Because Ashanti has always been known for giving us timeless love songs, but now, she's giving us something even bigger, timeless truth. And trust me, this is only the beginning.